So what's the longest driving journey you've done?
1,100 kilometers in one day. When we didn't have kids.
Wow.
I drove from Seville in south of Spain. I drove up to across the border near Biarritz in France, and we did that in one day. Started at 10 o'clock in the morning or something like that, and we got there at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night. I know that's longer, but we had to stop. We had to refill the van. 3 refills, 3 full.
That was a reconnaissance.
Campervan.
Was that a reconnaissance mission at the time? That was. You were retrieving the van and bringing it home. That was your holiday, was it not? Or
Yeah.
Okay, well.
But yeah, well, that was part of our holiday anyway.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a holiday. There you go. I remember someone said to me once, sightseeing is not a holiday, and holidays are not sightseeing, because a holiday is relaxing, and sightseeing is not. So you have to take that with a pinch of salt, but there is truth in that, most especially if you're driving around in a long vehicle like this, trying to find parking, going into small places, small towns, getting your wing mirrors blown off. We got our wing mirrors blown off in Cornwall, again, by a transit van, some guy going to work. If you're watching this, I'm coming for you. He blew off my driver's door wing mirror and cost me 300 quid. Another thing to watch for. But yeah, the longest journey I did was a full day, 1,100 kilometers, and what's that, like 800 miles, something like that. Yeah, that was not enjoyable.
No.
It was like at the end of that, it was I couldn't even fathom doing that with kids in the back, because it wouldn't even enter my mind.
Driving is not easy. I mean, if you put in a day's driving,
we're making this sound bad, actually.
Well, no, it's fun. Like you can make it fun, but I'm saying, if you like, all you truck drivers or people who drive for a living out there, you'll know. You may see a truck driver and think they have an easy job. Not at all, man, because your mind is constantly on the go.
Yep.
And you don't think it until you sit down.
It's hard work
after a day's driving, and your brain is just mush. It's just, you've been thinking all day long.
Hyper concentration.
Yeah. And the proof is that you're alive at the end of it. You haven't crashed.
Yeah.
And
what was that journey like? I've never done a journey like that again. I would never do it again.
Yeah.
It was hard work, and I do empathise with every truck driver. Because we drove solid for 5 hours and then stop and refill and then drive, like buy a sandwich or something like in a truck stop.
Well, to be fair, truck drivers don't even have that, because they have to work by their tacho. They have to stop on they have to put in their brakes, which is
they do, but they got to do the miles as well. And yeah, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it again anyway, that's for sure. Not with 2 small kids. Yeah, long journeys. Can campervans do long journeys? Yes, absolutely, no problem at all whatsoever. Is it worth doing a long journey? No, not at all. But I think on a caveat on that, the reason we did do all the travelling in one day was in order to space out the travelling after that. So we swallowed up all the miles in one day to get out of Spain.
Take the pain.
Yeah, in order to extend our holiday in France. So what would have taken us a normal, like a relaxed 3 days journey, we did it in one day, which gave us 2 extra days of relaxing further on. So I suppose,
Yeah.
swings and roundabouts, give and take, it was probably worth it in the end.